So, what's a guan what guan? So, what's a guan what guan? To everybody out there, to all of my listeners and my followers and my subscribers and all of the renegade crew them here on Dancehall Dynasty, you know. Um, and then you hear me mention the Renegade Crew TV. Um, that's one of my other channels. I've been on YouTube for a while. And on YouTube, this YouTube social media thing, it's it could be frustrated at times. It could be one of those things where you get up every day and you try to do work. Um, you call yourself being an entrepreneur, influencer, podcaster, vlogger, all of them things, all the above. A musician, of course, 'cause, that's one of the other things that people try to do, help others with finances and real estate and all the bugga thing where everybody try to get into, right? In some cases, is to help people, you know, and in some cases, it may not even be that. It may be just you want to share something that you have knowledge of. You have life experiences. Maybe it could be just a legacy, just a remembrances. Just be able to go back and look and say, "Oh man, this is where I started. This is the type of thing that I did when, way back when." Look how far I have come now. Some cases it may take longer than others. Some people start on social media or YouTube and they start, you know, um, in 6 months they already get monetized and things like that. In other cases, it may take you 5 years. It may take you 10 years. It could be that you're working on it all the time. It could be that you were inconsistent, and that's what caused you not to make it. Or it could have been that you put your all to it. Everything that you could give within reason, you did, but it didn't work out. Sometimes it's like, being in a relationship. You know what I mean? You give, you give, and then you don't get it back. It could you can be a teacher. You teach and teach and teach, and then the students never get what you're trying to teach. Hmm. But here is what I want to do. What I propose is is to give everything that I have knowledge of or for uh, in the dancehall music industry, and also my critiques, my my own educated guess, my own journey as a podcaster, blogger, whatever you want to call it. Also as a dancehall artist, reggae artist. With someone who have a love for the music ever since I was a little boy, and it's a hobby for me, of course, because I'm not really making that much of a living off of it, but I still do it because I love it. That's not to say I'm not making no money, but hey, um, but I'm not the Vibes Cartel, which most artists aren't Vibes Cartel or Sean Paul or Shaggy or Beanie Man or Bone Killer or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Which most artists aren't. You know, Massacre, Skilly Bang, those guys, Tommy Lee, Sparta. Respect to all those guys too. respect to everybody who's out there. Then they might do them thing, and I move the wheels keep going forward because of what they continuously do in the music industry. But I also want to highlight, because I want to highlight the different music genres as well. Because, if you can look at me, you can look and see that, yeah, I am a black man, you know. Some people like to say, oh, yeah, you're Caribbean, Jamaican, yeah, you're not black. Like, one black group has the lock, have blackness cornered, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to get into that. What I want to do is just go ahead and be very intentional with the information that I give out. So here and there, I will go ahead and give out my journey, things that I've learned along the way, with contracts and near misses, and how far I have reached and where I've come, and journey at actually going to school and getting a degree, and now I'm also on another journey as well. And we can get into that in future videos. We are going to definitely have fun. We are definitely going to delve deep in the history, because my thing is, what I definitely want to do is go down and give respect in all aspect to all of the people that will come before, right? And all to look at me everywhere I do something new, right? So from anywhere from Frankie Paul to Niger Boy, even though I know um, some people may have, a lot of people may have, most people may have an issue with Frankie Paul, but that's neither here nor there. We're not gonna get to that. Um, but of course, I definitely want to go ahead and give respect for people like Papa San Automobile, TOK, all Tiger, all the way down to new artists like Armani and the 450 and Niger Boy and Niger, you know, Molly Dunn. Those kind, all the way down, all of these young youth. I want to give respect and show exactly where it has been in the past, where it is now, and where it's going in the future. Ins and out in the industry, and things that I've learned in the past. Some people that I know, some people that I've crossed paths with, and others that I may have seen from before, and situations that I've been through myself. And maybe we could go ahead and have fun. Um, yes, I will still go ahead and post shorts. I will post shorts, and then I also want you to go ahead and check out some of the other stuff that I have going on, because I have some music with arts as well. But we can get into that. I may even do tutorials on how to create beats, to sell them, sell to rhythm them, not just beats but rhythm, from hip hop to R&B to dancehall to wherever, you know. My journey in going to school, um, going back and learning um, the music in and out, Um, that may be something that you're interested in, may not, but let's see. All right. So today, my main thing is I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce myself. I am Daddy Super, uh, and you can catch me on any other platform, Daddy Super One, on all the platform from IG to TikTok to I don't have a Facebook yet, but I will be putting up a Facebook soon. Um, and then you could also catch me on, I'll be putting up videos on my other channel as well, That is Renegade Crew TV. And let's go ahead and have fun. All right. And it's not always about fun. I said that. But, really and truly, everything is not freaking fun. Right? Learning is not always fun. Getting up every day and going out and um, putting things together to create, being a creator, a creative, and having a creative mind, right? And putting out a product that somebody's gonna love, or people are gonna love, or getting up and working a 9 to 5, or getting up and hustle. You have to hustle. No matter what y'all do, you have to hustle, right? Because that's what all this is. This is about us. It's about a betterment. It's about being able to leave something for the future, being able to leave a legacy. And all men want to be remembered. All men want to be remembered when they die. And all women want to be remembered and want their attention now. They don't give a damn about tomorrow. But men, you know what I mean. And so that's what I want to do. This is my journey to try to leave a legacy. Is it gonna make me something, you know, um, something to be remembered for, or not? Well, you could be the judge of that. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Anyway, um, as you can see, all the stuff that I've been putting up right now is mostly videos that I want to try to stay relevant and show, not just staying relevant for me, but also to kind of continuously show everything that's, things that's going on in the industry. Um, I like to delve more into more the business aspect of it. And I have not been able to get too deep in the business aspect of it, but we will go ahead and talk about that, because I would definitely like to go and talk about that. Things that I see in the difference between the reggae dancehall Jamaican music business. And the main part of that whole thing, of that phrase, is business, right? And all the international foreign aspects, foreign aspects of the music business. United States, UK, so on and so forth, and how they differ, and would that be beneficial? Would certain ideas be beneficial and be transferable? Hmm. There's something we can go ahead and look into. I would like to go ahead and give my opinions on certain things, especially as they unfold. And will I be doing videos every day? At the very least, you will be getting a short from me every day. But I will post a video like this right in the future 3 to 4 times a week, right? And I will go ahead and lock it down and actually post a time period when you will expect when you could expect the videos, when they can go up on, when they should go up on, when you can expect them in time, and everything like that as well, right? So yeah, that is it. So I want everybody to go ahead and tune in on Stay Focused. And I have not gotten a chance to talk to some of my family members, them in Jamaica, who just recently um, gone through the Hurricane Melissa, was devastated some parts of Jamaica and parts where I do have family members are. And if you see this video any at all and you want to reach out, go ahead and reach out. I will go ahead and um, send my prayers out again, that I have been trying to keep in contact with everybody, um, yeah, we can talk about everything, family life, and you know, um, music and development, growth, finances. I would like all of it to be music related, but you know, um, I will go ahead and give everything that I can. Put it right here on the mic. You'll see freestyles. You'll see um, music production, rhythms, and I will be sending those rhythms out. You can go ahead and contact me if you like the rhythms. Any rhythms that you like, you can go ahead and connect to my website, which I will be posting underneath this video here. So you can go ahead and check in the description below for all of my links. All my links from IG to TikTok, and like I said, I will be getting a Facebook soon. I have not gotten one. I did have one years ago, and I forgot the damn password. Anyway, from that part to now, I will be keeping in touch, and I hope everybody stay tuned. And I hope no, no, forget that, scratch that. I'm not gonna tell nobody for. I'm not gonna say no who up, nothing. I want you to go ahead. You like this video and all the other videos. I want you to go ahead and subscribe. I want you to go ahead and tell your mother, your father, sister, brother, cousin, Miss Milba down the street. I want you to tell everybody about this video, my videos here on Dancehall Dynasty, and can take you on a trip down memory lane, you know, from the 80s to the 90s, the different sound systems that I want to give tribute to, you know.